Alrighty, we are live for Montreal at Washington, game two, following a rather suspenseful, really good comeback from Montreal. Uh, 2-0 for most of the game, Washington, and then Montreal comes back in the third, ties it up, goes to overtime, and then Ovechkin, who started the scoring for the game, ends the scoring for the game with the overtime goal. First goal, of course it's Ovi. Second goal, of course it's Ovi. So, yeah, Swede, what up? Go Avs, go. Like I said, I have a hard time going against LT, and I got to stick with America. So, I pretty much project all three games to be 4-2. Uh, Caps winning, Dallas winning, and LA winning. 3, Colorado losing 1-2 after overtime. Edmonton wins 4-1. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm leaving it 4-2 across the board. I see Dallas winning at home. Especially and then following the overtime, they're amped up at home. I don't know. Or no, sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. That's on me. Forget what I just said. Forget what I just said. I know, I'm sure you're already typing. Just stop typing. Don't put it in. I just remembered they're going back to Colorado, or they're going to Colorado. They were already in Dallas. That's on me. I just had a blank moment for a second there. So never mind. 4-2 Colorado in Colorado. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, just if anybody's typing, knock it off. I'm a moron. We are all very well aware of that. All right. So no, Colorado 4-2 in Colorado. See Washington taking it the same. Um, Montembeau is great, but I just see Washington being a different team this game because it's like Montreal is it's awesome they got there. They had a really tough start to the season, but I have a feeling that Washington went into the locker room afterwards and was like, seriously? It's like, how did that happen? And so I think they're going to come out like just going, okay, got to watch it because it's still early in the stream. Just going crazy, though. Think we're going to see in the first period as many hits as we saw in the second period or in two periods last game. It was actually crazy watching this game because you just see how much smaller Montreal is compared to Washington, and they just they outlasted it. Now, if this game ends up going, or if this series ends up going 6 or 7 games, it's going to be hard for Montreal to keep getting their asses kicked like that. And don't get me wrong, they were hitting, they were getting into it, but you watch the game, you see the effect on each side. And like I said, if the series goes long, that's going to be a hard thing for Montreal to keep on pushing through, getting bullied. But they can do it. I mean, like I said, they made it through to the third, down two, and just busted ass to get back in. Oh, I didn't unmute it. Trying to see what's going on here. So, dude, last night was so tough. We lose 5-2, and 3 goals can be directly correlated to Shea Theodore. Can't stand him. And then Hilly could have been better, but he also faced a bunch of shots that had no business coming his way except for stupid ass turnovers in our own zone. So irritating, man. Is what it is, though. I mean, at this point, I am excited to see Colorado in Colorado. I feel like they're going to be a little extra amped up. Dude, that's brutal. You get the camera on you on national TV and you're just stuffing a chicken wing into your mouth. Brutal. So does now remove the VGK home advantage. But that does. It's whatever. The Knights playing at home is barely a home game anyway. It's mostly, I mean, half of the arena is filled with tourists and Canadians. That's one thing about the Golden Knights. Like, love what they did. Love what they did with the city. Like, there's Knights fans far and wide. But the games have become the new Cirque du Soleil. And they priced out a bunch of they priced out a lot of the city, a lot of the locals. They make it hard to watch the games for locals. Decided they're going to start charging fucking 20, depending on the time of day, 20, 30, $40 to park. All right, they're coming out on the ice. See if we get a cleaner feed that's anywhere close to the same time. Nope. They were just showing Mangiapane beating the shit out of the guy. That's always good. These two are about the same. It's great when there's not a lot of movement and then it just goes to hell. Uh Oh yeah, I forgot about Alexiev cross-checking the Gallagher right across his face. Oh, wait a second. Oh, maybe the away feed is the feed of the day. On native land. national anthem and let's get the puck drop. By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hail as the twilight's last gleam. Through the perilous fight, ramparts we march. Wait for it. Through the night. Hey, God bless America's better than Star Spangled Banner. Hey, man, teach their own. I have an affinity for the national anthem. Eh. I say I'm a fan of the Star Spangled Banner, so. It's good. Too bad it's quite hard for lots of folks to know the lyrics too. I honestly, I just can't relate to that. Go Habs now. Hey, we'll see. Big shot off. Wait, is that LT in there? That is LT in there. Habs getting it deep. Ooh, puck comes out front. Little shove from Ovi. That's always fun to watch. I got to get refreshed with a lot of the Canadians. Puck gets past Carlson. Habs have it deep. Takes it back to the point. He's going to turn around and throw it behind the net. Battle. Gets out front. Quick shot. I think that was Caulfield. Just put it wide. Ooh, big battle in the high corner. Montreal is like, oh, dang. Like, they're coming out ready to go. I love it. Oh, battle on the low wall. Caulfield gets away with it. Gets it up as he gets destroyed. But got it into the zone. Good stick. Defensive stick by the Caps prevents a shot from right up the gut. Montreal still controlling. High dot. Trying to work it around. Shot from the middle. And it's going to get gloved by Thompson. And already we got guys going at it. And Washington is only going to get worse from here. Because Montreal, at least at the moment, is kicking their ass. Like I said, the puck, there's a little battle, a lot of people around up at the low point. And Caulfield keeps it in, but he gets destroyed in order to do so. Wilson just drops a shoulder on him. Caps win the face-off in their zone. Hard pressure in the low corner, and Montreal's going to come away with it. A lot of pressure, though, but still, it's overskating the puck. Washington trying to get ahead of it. Montreal going where they need to. Habs right back in. Ooh. I mean, I know I want the Americans to win it, but holy hell, Montreal, where did you guys come from? Because it is fun watching the cat. Like I said, much love for LT, but it is fun watching the Capitals kind of get dominated. Damn, Carrier got blasted 8 times in game 1. I want to see that stat for St. Louis and Winnipeg. Most hits taken. Canadians round their own net. Up and out, but Caps right back in. Trying to go down the low wall. Good just body battles for Montreal, and they're winning. Got a little tripped up on that one. Shot from the high dot gets fought off by Montembeault. Caps back. Get it up the low board. Ovi gets it out. Not able to get it past. Puck ends up in the Montreal zone. There you go. You got Caps running into each other. Ooh, a little bit of a weak shot that stayed on the ice. Easy kick save for LT. Caps right back in. All the way across. Up on the point, throwing it down low. Ovi not able to tip it. Good defensive play. Gallagher gets blasted by Ovechkin, but he gets the puck out. Wilson around Montembeault gets it up high. A lot of contact on the ice, and it looks like we got a post. I think he beat Montembeault on that one. Shot from out high. Loose puck. Good defensive play by Caulfield. Stops Carlson from being able to backhand it into the wide open net. 4.5 gone in the first. Caps right back in. Carlson sends it around. Puck ends up back down in the high corner. Caps have it up to the point. Shot. Save Montembeault. Habs can't get it out. Up on the high wall. And it goes back down to the low corner. Caps have it. Taking it up to the point. Over to the top point. Big shot. Over the net. Bad decision making by the Capitals. Caulfield gets his ass kicked as he passes it right to a red jersey. Ooh, puck goes off a skate, and that's a lucky break for Montreal. They take advantage of it. Dude, I knew the Capitals were going to come out ready to just start bowling people over. Oh, that's a great hit down there at the blue line. Little puck battle. Finally, Montreal gets it out. They should be getting a vat. Oh, they chuck it up out of play, so maybe not. But should be able to get a bit of change now because they were kind of in their own zone for a while. If he could have got that up in the air, he might have had a chance at beating Thompson. And then, sure enough, hit a post, and then Wilson sends one to the net that gets tipped out up front. Montembeault couldn't cover it, but it got kicked out to the side. 14:05 to go in the first. Shots are 3-2 Washington. Really fun game to watch at the moment. A little bit of back and forth, but a lot of good contact. Not a lot of stoppages in that first few minutes. And Montreal gets it out. Over across red, into the cap zone, but they lose it. From behind their own net, Washington looking. Alexiev. I didn't realize. Trying to remember Alexiev getting hit in the face, and I don't remember it. But he's got a full shield on. Montreal trying to get it out of their zone after the Caps get it deep. No go. Ovechkin has it, tries to kick it out front. It goes up out of play. Dude, Gallagher did a good job making sure he didn't absorb all of that, but it still didn't feel good. I guarantee it. Huh. Ooh. So yeah, Capitals are starting to come together and get more opportunities. Got a shot off the post, a good shot from Wilson that Montembeault was able to stop on the tip out front. Montreal's playing fast. They're here. They're ready to go. The Capitals are ready to hit. Montreal is ready to play. The control that the Canadiens had in the Capital zone right off the first couple minutes into the game was just nuts. But it was pretty much what I was expecting from them, just to be absolutely fired up, even though they lost in overtime. Like, dude, we can do this. We got this. And yeah, it's again, Canadians really fun to watch right now. They are all over the place. They're going after the puck. They're winning body battles. They're smaller than the Capitals, so they're starting to use their hips more than their shoulders, and that's exactly what they should do. Hit them down, get a good hip check on them down low. That'll take them out a lot better than a 170-pound guy trying to shoulder check a dude that's 215. Said it before, say it again. I got nothing but respect for Ovechkin. And I would in my opinion, because it's always been Crosby versus Ovechkin, and I think Crosby is a much better hockey player. But man, Ovi knows how to score. Obviously, he's proven that, but his 8th 3-point game in the playoffs, setting the scoring record, when it comes to defining a hockey player, again, I will always lean to Crosby as an example over Ovechkin. But if you you want to score goals, that's the guy you watch. Caps get it out. All the way down, no icing. Dude, Newhook just took some hard contact from Dowd. And so Newhook just put his stick right on Dowd's hip and shoved his ass to the ice. Trying to get it across. A good stick to flex that pass. Capitals going back the other way. Dowd in. Tosses it down low. Leaves it off towards the net. Tip goes wide. Canadiens able to reset from behind their own net. 12:20 to go in the first. Habs set it up. Dump it deep. Carlson tries to send it around. Hits a skate as he does, trying to get it out front. Both sides are playing, like, using their sticks extremely well. What happened? Oh, Anderson just cross-checked the shit out of Wilson. I think it was a cross-check. I'll put even money that Wilson started it all. There was a delayed penalty. Both teams are red, so I'm not sure who it's for. And that's a good hit. That wasn't boarding or anything. But Wilson gets up pissed off. Oh, get out of here, Tom Wilson. Why are hockey players this embarrassing? Get out of here. What a flop. That is, I can't, dude. Anybody that's from this point on, anybody telling me Tom Wilson's a tough guy is a lying son of a bitch, or they're just fucking, I can't take it. I am so sick of hockey players turning into fucking basketball players. For him to flop like that on that week of a check. That's like Marchment, who has done it twice. Dude, Tom Wilson, you rat coward. Like I said, for his hockey ability, I want to have respect for him, but it's stuff like that I just cannot take that clown seriously. Capitals power play. Montreal sends it deep. Caps coming up. Look out for Ovi on that dot. Caps take it to the front of the net, and it ends up in the low corner. Montreal going up and out. 30 seconds gone on the power play. 11 and a quarter to go in the first. Shots are 5-3 Washington. Caps coming in. Carlson tries to leave it back. Ends up hitting a stick. Ovechkin with the shot, and he misses the net. I've got to get the my cheat sheet up because I want to know who these guys are. Looking, waiting. Just going to send it back. Canadiens just hanging out. Playing keep away for a minute. So that was Evans for Montreal. Made two great plays. 40 seconds on the power play. So in that 50 seconds, Montreal controlled the puck. They just got to basically do it again and again and again. Ovi with the shot and a big block out high. Carrier getting in the way. Oh, loses it. And Capitals are able to keep it in. Damn it, that's not what I wanted. Who was that? Sandin? I really don't know. Oh, broken stick. Dubois has to kick it down. Everybody's down low challenging. We are back to even strength. Habs get it, get it around the boards, but nobody home. There we go. Canadiens heading out. Up the high wall. All the way to the low point. Big shot. And somebody just got their stick checked out of their hand. I'm kind of curious how that just went down. Demidov for the Capitals went to make a play and his stick was gone. So I'm curious to see that again. Dude, the Canadiens are just saying, you know what, screw it, and pushing people over. Puck to the high circle, high on the low circle. Dude, Canadiens pitch it back into their own zone to buy a little bit of space. Montreal right up the gut. Good little checkup right there. Somehow doesn't force his teammate off sides. Ooh, a trip down low, in my opinion. I don't think it's going to get called for it, but Gallagher goes down as he's fighting around the low boards. Capitals get it out. Somebody, I'm not sure who that was. It might have been Matheson, went for a hit and just got demolished. Dude didn't move and he went flying. And that's what I mean. Use your hips more than your shoulders. $7:40 to go in the first. All the way up. It was tipped, so no icing. Shots are 6-2 Washington. Montreal keeps it in the zone. Cycling towards the low dot. Shot. Big save, Thompson. They just let him take that shot. There was no pressure. Big save from LT on the angle. Mangiapane gets in a big tip back, and Carlson breaks his stick as he takes the shot. Caulfield storming up the other way. He sneaks a shot between the legs of the defenseman. Canadiens can't keep it in. Good contact. Forces. Damn it. McMichael off the puck. We're getting there. Was that tipped? It was. LT plays it to the low wall. Caps get it in and sent right back out. Habs get it deep, chasing it down on the high wall. Puck bouncing around in the high corner. Comes loose down around the bottom of the net, and Sandin plays it forward. Yeah, we're getting a little back and forth here with not a whole lot of opportunity on each side. Dude, if the guy on the wall would have just jumped back, it might have been fine, but Bovelier, real close. Mombo's looking good. It's looking real good. I know I said it before, but the Twisted Tea just reminds me too much of Sailor Jerry and Arnold Palmer. Phenomenal drink. You should absolutely try it. Just be aware. Like, make sure you only have enough to make like 2 or 3 drinks. Otherwise, like, before you know it, you're like halfway through a handle of rum. And it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's really stream tomorrow as well. Right on. For sure, buddy. Hey, good night, Swede. We'll catch you tomorrow, man. Have a good night. That overtime goal. Jeez. Oh, stop with the buffering, will ya? Game one of against the Canadiens, they had the Caps had the most hits they've had all season. And like I said, I love this. I love seeing these 80, 90 hit games, but bro, I want to see a 120 hit game. Big shot from the low wall, and Montreal bounces it off LT. They get the puck back though. Down in the high corner, going around the back of the net. They get it deep. They're keeping it deep. They finally get it to the point. Looking. Shot goes off a stick. Dude, so many teams trying to force it through their defensemen when they have enough time. Like, they've got slow down, create some space. Montembeau just froze the puck on a shot off the outside of the net. 5:01 to go in the first. Shots are 7-3 Washington. But oh man, yeah. Like I said, defensemen are taking all the shots, and that's, if that's what's up, that's what's up. Except, I mean, they're hitting so many people like out by the dots. Like, come on, man! If you're gonna throw it in from out there, at least get it somewhat close or in a position to be tipped. Lexiev tosses it up. Mangiapane trying to center. Can't connect with Leonard. Canadians head back the other way. Ooh, good keeping by Lane up at the low point, and a swing and a miss. How did you miss? He wasn't standing 3 feet in front of you. New hook. Beautiful setup from the time they got into the zone till the time the pass came across the crease, and New Hook just cannot connect with it to bury it on the empty net. And then the Habs just flubbed the pass. So who was that? Lane? Yeah. Flubs the pass trying to go around the net, so Mamba has to cover it. Waiting on the commercial. It's just honestly, I got another game where there's not much to say because it's just been a fantastic game. Ugh. Gets a little bit better tonight since Colorado and Dallas are playing the same time as Edmonton, LA. So having the two games up is usually a little bit more exciting. Montreal sending it. The Carlson looks good. The defense for Washington looks very good. All right, face off in neutral zone. McMichael taking the face off against Suzuki. Dubois and whoever's next to him just slamming each other. Caps win the face off, but immediately give it to Montreal, who immediately gives it back to Washington. Washington dumping it deep. Wilson chasing. There you go. Washington's starting to use them big old bodies of theirs. Pass all the way across, gets tipped, but right to Caulfield, and he shoots it just across the front of the crease. Trying to leave a pass back to the point, and totally missed him. I like Caulfield just throwing everything at the net that he can. And then, oh man, a great opportunity for a tip up close. It was definitely a difficult. It would have been very impressive if he'd have beat LT with that. But man, that was a great setup. Canadians behind their own net, head out up on the high wall. And they can't keep it in. Washington now storming back with numbers if they hurry. Leonard back to Mangiapane. And great stop by Montembeault. Could have been potential goalie interference right there that knocked the stick out of his hand. But, dude, Montembeault looks solid. And the Canadians just look good, man. All the way back. Canadians have it. Under 2 minutes to go in the first period. Shots are 8-4 Washington. Montreal heads out. All the way across to the high wall. They get it in. Battle for the puck in the corner. Caps come away with it. Cross the red. Into the zone. Across. Throws it at the net. Easy kick away from Montembeault. Big shot from Ovi at the low dot. Of course. And Montembeault's able to stop it. Yeah, I mean, Eller definitely came in and initiated contact with Mambo there. Caps getting it out of their own zone. Montreal has it at neutral. Jeez, man, we're boom, 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 boom. It's great. It's exciting. Just makes it hard to keep it up, like, you know, stay up to speed. Montreal working their way out with 40 seconds on the clock in the first period. Get it deep. LT has to come out of the goal to play it. They get it behind the goal. Out front. And so close. Another near miss. So the puck goes across the crease without being touched. He was right there. If these guys could get their stick on the puck, Montreal could be dominating. Looked like Savin just got us. What is this? Sadin? Might have twisted something up when he just fell right there. 3 seconds. 2, 1. We are out of here. All right. So we have a 0-0 game and a very exciting one at that, to be honest. Because like I said, I was expecting Washington to hit and Montreal to be playing like crack addicts, just out of their mind. And they absolutely are. They are playing very well. Capitals doing enough to hold them off, but they were getting worked in the beginning. Caps decided to start hitting, and that helped a little bit. But Montreal's like, fine, let's hit. And even when, a couple of times Canadians are going in for the hit and coming out on the worst end of it. But they're like, screw it, dude. All right, then I'll see you next time. You know what I mean? Like, rematch after rematch, let's go. Oh, what the hell just happened? And so, really, really enjoying this game, man. I mean, Montreal definitely has a good chance. I thought Washington would just turn the notch up on the bullying and get away with it, but Canadians are just playing faster. They're playing slicker, just getting underneath the Capitals, and it's working. Just a couple of really good opportunities missed for Montreal right in front of the Capitals net. Got to connect on those passes through the crease. Wide open, just little bounce in the puck or just not getting the stick to the ice. Either way, it's just one of those it's a shame moments. But we are in first intermission for the first game of today. Round 1, game 2 between Montreal and Washington. At 6:30, we've got Colorado Avalanche. Sorry, the Dallas Stars at Colorado. The first game in Colorado. Looking forward to that one. I think the Avs are going to have a good time. And then Edmonton and LA for game 2 in LA. Kings barely won it. I want LA to win it, but the more I sit here thinking about it, I think Edmonton's kind of gonna put a foot in their ass. Don't know, just don't. It's gonna be who's more amped, the team that came back 5-2 to tie it up and almost could have won, or the team that gave up all those goals but I got one in the last 40 some seconds and did win. Like, which side's going to be more excited about that type? You know what I mean? So, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm taking Colorado at home. I'm going to take LA. Even though I think the Oilers are going to win it, I'm going to take LA at home. But for now, we're in intermission. Same old same as usual. Going to take a little bit of a break here. Go grab some food, grab a drink, hit the head, whatever you got to get done. And we'll see y'all in a few minutes. are back. Waiting for puck drop. Oh, and we've got a frozen feed. Let's see what happens. Dude, Wilson running his mouth after he flopped to that cross check. Dude. I can't help but spill water on myself when I take a drink. I need to what I really need to do is replace the seal on this. But I'm not going to do that, so I'm apparently just going to keep taking half a bath every time I take a sip of water. Uh, all righty, we have face off. Montreal comes away with it, dumps it deep. Montreal has it. Oh, good stick lift on the baseline. Caps get it out. Ooh, Montreal, bad turnover. It's offsides. Yes, it is. I'm out of juice. Sad day. Puck out of play, going right back to neutral. Caps win the face off. Back in their zone, they dump it out. Ovi's able to get it deep. Ovi up front mishandles the puck and then absolutely destroys Hudson. Big shot by Ovi again, misses. Montreal still forcing their way up. Puck up front. Bouncer, and he gets it. And of course, I die right as they score. Bouncing puck up front, and Montreal is able to find it and put the backhand, I believe, under Thompson's pad. Ovechkin just totally misplayed that. But then I said, puck's just bouncing around, quick turn and spin. Puck bouncing, and it wasn't Anderson. Who was it? Dvorak ends up reaching around LT and stuffing it under his pad. Great job, Dvorak. And Montreal goes up 1-0. Hang on. Scoring for the Montreal Canadiens, Christian Dvorak. Montreal right back to another opportunity. Logan makes a diving save, and his own man almost puts it into the empty net. Heineman's acting like he didn't just cause that contact, that he got hit in the face. There's two good opportunities. Okay, LT didn't make the save. Puck didn't make it to him. He made the save on the first one on Heineman. That was a great pass. Good tip, shooting 5-hole, and LT stopped it. Carlson for the Caps in the Montreal zone gets it up to Ovechkin. Tip goes wide. Capitals making moves under the net. Good. That was a great move. Comes all the way up to the point to Carlson. He throws it over to the high point. A big tip out front. Wild tip, and Montembeault somehow gets his pads on the ice to make that save. That was great. Ovechkin catches the stretch pass. Doesn't work out. Montreal headed the other way. They have it in the Cap zone. High wall. Get it to the point. Newhook shoots it. Goes high. Caps clear it. And that's going to be an icing. Ooh, it's getting exciting, ladies and gentlemen. We're really starting to have some fun now. That Chikrin threw it down. Strome, I mean, that thing was going into the corner, and Strome reaches out and gets a way outside tip. Montembeault's moving to his right as that tip comes slamming back to Montembeault's left. Hell of an opportunity right there, and a great save by the Montreal goalkeeper. Tender. Cavs dump it. Not icing this time. Montreal out of their own zone. Into the Cap zone. 3-on-3. Got, two great attempts. Cut short. Dude, Montreal looks fantastic. Caps steaming up the other way. Big shot. Mambo blocks it. Rebound missed. Caps keep it in. Get the pass up. Big shot. Another big save. Battle. Behind. Puck comes behind Montembeault. Big turning shot. Big save. And then off of the stick of a Canadian. Damn. An overreaction by the defense. Stuffs the puck in after a good save by Montembeault. McMichael did a great job. He gets the puck down low. He's able to get around, try and stuff it. He can. He tries backhanding it towards the center, and he puts, I think he might have put it off a Struble skate. Nope. Put it right off Savard's skate. Just trying to center it. Hey, puck's to the net. Dude, Montreal went right back down. Almost had a setup. Oh, that was a little bit of a leg sweep. And Montreal ices it. 15:48 to go in the second. Shots are 14-8 Washington. Caps have just tied it 1-1. Carlson, big stick. Lane doing very well. Caps keep it in. Good stick, not good enough. Big spinning shot almost goes in. Montreal looks like they're gonna get it out. Not for long. Caps right back in. All the way across, right up front. A good tip, and he gets the rebound. What an in. And then and Montembeault's kind of had that going on tonight. He's left a lot of rebounds in dangerous spots. And he just did again. I mean, he's doing what he can. That was just zero defense on that one. Scoring for the Washington Capitals. Connor McMichael with an assist from Radish. And scoring for the Washington Capitals, Dylan Strome with an assist by Bavelier and Leonard. Dude, what is Wall even complaining about? He broke his stick, like cross-checking Anderson. What is the complaint? I said very curious as to what Washington's bitching about. It's about as obvious of a cross check as you could possibly see. Lane on the Montreal power play. Montreal controlling. Oh, he wants to go to Lane on the low dot so bad. Here it is. And Lane misses when they finally get it to him. Lots of space. He's got plenty of space again. Pass on the baseline. They tried to go across the low dot, but too much traffic. And then a swing and a miss on the clearing attempt. And finally, the Capitals have it clear. 2-on-1. Good save, Montembeault. On Dowd. Jeez. Big shot hits a body out front. Canadiens headed back down. Tom Wilson's going to win the foot race. Try. Oh, two great attempts. One on the backhand, one on the turnaround stuff shot. Montreal can't claim the puck back. And now we're going to get a trip on Montreal. I guess not. I like to see it because it definitely looked like a trip on Montreal, but he might have just twisted himself up going for the puck. Canadians dump it deep. Habs control. Trying to be cute with it. Oh, Capitals guilty of the same thing, but they're able to get it out. Just trying to be too cute with the puck. There we go. Habs right back in. Around out front. Stick tied up. Couldn't get the shot off. And we are back to even strength. From the high dot, puck hits a skate. Completely deflects. Dubois gets his helmet knocked off, and he's continuing to play. That's a penalty. That should have been a penalty. His helmet got knocked off, and he continued to play. Not only did he just continue that, he chased him around the net and tried to make a play on the puck. Canadians from behind the net, up the high wall, tip it in, but not deep. Now they get another chance. Big shot, save LT. Lays out to try and cover it, and he's able to. 11:59 to go in the second. And we are taking a moment for a commercial break. So now's a good time to get up, get in the games. Just get up and stretch, move around, go walk to the furthest point in your house and then come back. Something, just a little bit of movement. Ooh. Keep it simple. All righty. So yeah, every time we hit a commercial from now on, as long as I'm thinking about it and I remember, I'm going to stand up and do something. Doesn't have to be much, just enough to get, like I say, get the muscles going. We walk in place, do a couple squats, take the baby weights and just move around with them. Doesn't matter. Encourage a little bit of movement while we're just sitting here all day. Canadians get a shot, hit a body out high. Caps headed the other way. Down, crashing, gets a shot off, hits Montembeau right in the crest. Dude, Montembeau has done so well. It's that last one was unfortunate. I mean, it was a great job by oh, who was it? Was it Dowd that scored the last one? Just right off the pad, right back to him. Caps keeping it in. Total ice shift. Which, I mean, that's bound to happen when Caps go from down one to leading by two in less than a minute. Another big shot, another big save. Montembeau, he catches that one that comes off his shoulder. Caulfield takes it in. Hang on 1 second. That should be good. Okay. Another quick whistle. 11:03 to go in the second. Shots are 19-11. Washington. Capitals leading 2-1. Face off to the left to Thompson. Montreal wins. Uh-oh. Oh, good stick from behind. Keeps Capitals from getting a very good advantage break. Montreal just, their passing starting to not connect. That's going to end up being huge because Capitals are starting to sink into their so they're like, I don't even know what to say. It's just they're starting to connect. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Apparently something's going on with my back. That actually hurts like hell to turn my head to the left. That's cool. Caps from their own zone getting battled. There you go, Montreal. Get back to where you were in the first period. Washington gets it out. Leonard dumps it deep. Ooh, Montembeau able to slow it down, but the pass coming out for Montreal doesn't connect. And Montembeau makes another save on Leonard. Montreal lost it, man. Plain and simple. Damn, that hurts. Big shit. Big shit. Big shot from up high. Pass all the way across. Capital send it in from the point. Behind the net. Montembeau lost his stick. And luckily, Eller decides to shoot the pass right into his crest. And we got another commercial break. Let's get up and do something. Oh, that hurt. Ooh. So just making sure we move around. Got to get used to moving around, especially the last couple days. Been sitting here for so long, it's killing me. Canadians get it into neutral. Caps get it right back the other way. Good pressure wins the Washington the puck. Circling, trying to get it deep again. They get it into the low corner. Up the low wall. A lot of pressure, but the Caps hang on to it. Sending it all the way around. They are struggling. Washington is just commanding the puck right now. Down low, trying to circle and shoot. Montembeault stops it. Rebound comes right out front. Montembeault gets another blocker save. Rebound comes right out front, or sorry, pad save. But he is just continuing to kick those rebounds right out into the center of the ice. And it is causing him all kinds of headaches. Habs get up the high wall. Throwing it at the net, goes off the outside. Caps are just going to send it out. Canadians reset. That should be offsides. And it is. Oh. That Dowd and Radish. Dowd shoots, and like I said, that puck came straight out front to Radish. And then Radish's shot came right back to him. So it's making the good saves, but he's having some real unfortunate kicks to where he's just knocking them right into the worst place possible. And I said that's what happened to him on his second save. Made a good save, kicked it right back to him. Gotta get, I don't know, man. He needs to get those rebounds under control. Montreal coming out. Kicks it towards the middle. Good play, Stromey. But Montreal takes it in. Big shot. Tip misses. That was a good stick to knock the puck away off the Canadian coming up the gut. Lane up top. Down to the high dot. Big shot. Hits bodies out front. Montreal still controlling. Up to the point. Low point. Struble tries to get it in off the tip. Great tip. Great save, Logan Thompson. Montreal starting to find the groove a little bit. Okay, Caulfield just took a fist to the face. Caps get it out. 7 minutes to go in the second. Shots are 24-10 Washington. It's been a while since the Canadiens have gotten a shot on goal. Big shot, Tom Wilson. Big save, Montembeault. And again, see, that was bullshit from Dubois right there. That was a bullshit extra whack at Montembeault. But again, Montembeault just making saves and pushing them out in front of him. I mean, it's obviously Dubois should have gotten his ass kicked right there instead of just getting a couple little shoves. Face off to the left of Montembeault. 6:43 to go in the second. Canadians get it, storming up the ice. They get it deep. Ooh, and a good push off to reset. Puck gets below the net, and looks like Caps are going to lose it. Montreal's trying, man. Ooh, good stick. That was a hell of a play. Is that Mangiapane? Yep. And for his effort, he gets tackled to the ice. Little cross check from the Capitals out in front of the Canadiens' net. Caps throwing it. Puck right up front goes off of the pad of Montembeault. Caps keep it in. Dude, I'm more interested in watching everything happening around the net because guys are just getting the shit kicked out of them. Caps in. That was borderline. But good sticks by Montreal. Just couldn't quite get that pass where he needed to, but it's okay. Oh, big hit down low. That looked offsides. Five minutes to go. And the puck goes up and out of play from neutral. 4:50 to go in the second. Shots are 26-10. Washington. Haven't seen Montreal take a shot in a while. They've had 10 for quite some time. But all right, commercial break. Oh, man. Let's do it. Oh, man. I can't do it. I don't know what I did to my right shoulder, but man, that shit hurts. There. I'll start doing these instead. All right. So, yeah, a little movement during commercial breaks. I don't know what the hell I did to my shoulder, but God bless, man. I'm in pain. When a 2-pound weight is killing my shoulder when I move it, that's not good. And it's the joint. That's the hard part. Or that's the bad part. If it was the muscle, it'd be whatever, but it's the joint that's killing me. Caps controlling in the Canadian zone. Carlson to the high point. It's a down low. Montreal gets it out, and they're going to ice it. Oh, my nose. Oh, yeah, that shouldn't have been anything. If anything, that should have been a hold in the stick. Cap setting up. Big shot, big tip, wide of the net. And Wilson loses it down low. Montreal headed back out, but they don't get very far. Suzuki in for Montreal. He passes it back, trying to center it. Dude, Caulfield and Gallagher are always all over the ice for Montreal. It's insane how often you see those numbers when plays are being made by the Canadiens. Matheson. Oh, Montreal gets it deep, but Washington wins the battle. They're headed back the other way. Big contact. We got a hand pass on Montreal, but big contact takes down. That was fun. I mean, Duhamel kind of punched Matheson in the face just a little bit. That's the shot of the playoffs right there. The Montreal coach going. Alexiev down low gets it to Van Riemsdyk. They can't get it out, though. Montreal to the point. Down the low wall. Throws it at the net. Hits a skate. Puck back the other way. Hurry up. Montreal has it. Low dot. Shot. Doesn't make it. Good little pass. That could have been a trip. Washington getting away with a couple of leg sweeps. And then we actually get the Capitals getting called for a trip. There you go. And Dowd goes right after Dvorak. Oh, that's an interference. Okay, I thought it was a trip, but that is 100% an interference. I mean, that was a straight up pick. Like, there is no other word for what just happened. He's chasing down his teammate, and Dowd just went and lowered the shoulder on him. Can't do that. Canadians win it in the Cap zone with the extra man. It's like a clue, solving a clue riddle. All right. Puck goes out on the shot. Capitals are being really themselves. Oh, that could have been a hook. I mean, they're not going to get called for it, but he absolutely went up in between his hands to lift the stick. All right, Caps clear it. Minute 40 to go. In the power play, a minute 50 to go in the second period. Montreal working their way. They get into the zone. Capitals give them plenty of space. Let them walk right up between the dots and take the shot. That could have been a trip. Here goes Wilson up into the zone, trying to get it centered. Can't. They're backing off. Montreal from their own zone headed the other way. Minute left on the power play. Power play. And I just froze. There we go. Montreal, low point. High point. High dot. All the way across low dot. Lane tries to get the pass up the gut. No connection. Back up high. Back to Lane on the low dot. That's probably a good catch there. Finally, Line A. I keep saying Lane and it's Line A. God damn, dude. Eventually I'll get these names down, guys. I'm not good with names. Fair enough. Can remember some of them, just not how to pronounce them. 24 seconds left on the clock as the power play, or 20 seconds as the power play comes to an end. Montreal gets it deep into the Cap zone. Ooh, swing and a miss. Wins the Habs the puck. Chaos. They're going to get a shot if they hurry. Get it on net, dude. He does. And the puck goes up and out of play with half a second left on the clock. Crazy, guys. Crazy. Great game. See if Montreal has what it takes to get it tied up in the third period and even get ahead. All right, so honestly, neither team needs to change much about what they're doing. Montreal needs to stop turning the puck over. Besides that, both teams are playing really good hockey right now. And that is the end of the second period. Dowd and Dvorak still having words. But that does it here for the second period. So we've got 18 minutes, and then we're back for the third period. Sometime during the third period, we'll wrap this one up and get the Colorado Avalanche, or sorry, the Colorado Dallas and the Edmonton LA stream going. And as we finish up the third here, we'll be getting started in Colorado. But for now, we will be back after intermission. Timer is up. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alrighty, we are back. Just a couple moments early for puck drop. And we're going to be going for about 20 minutes before we switch over to, what's it called? The other stream. Fucking moron. So a few minutes, we're going to end this stream. Probably should have actually just ended it and come back in a couple at 6:30. But this is a fantastic game. So we're going to watch this for about 10 minutes. I'm going to kill the stream, and restart up on the stream for the other two games. This needs to be wild. This needs to be as wild as the last game for the Canadiens in the third period. I'm going to scoot in a little bit here. Caps win the opening face-off. Montembeault to play it. Montreal on the high board gets it up and out. Get it deep into the cap zone, but Caps are back there to get it out. Dumping and chasing. Wall loses a glove. And Ovechkin delivering a hit. Habs right up the ice. Makes a move into the center and gets a shot. Goes wide of the net. But just... Hang on. Dvorak. That's the second time they've let him just walk right through and get a shot on. Wilson makes his way into the half zone. All the way around, low wall. Puck sent around the net, and Montreal comes out of the zone. And they're going to get it deep. Caulfield trying to sneak around the back of the net. Carlson plays it up the high wall. And Montreal gets a shot on net from right on the blue line. Back behind the Capitals net. Caulfield slightly misplays it. But Slavkovsky came in and tried to put it from a hard angle. But LT making a great blocker save off a goal. Minute and a half gone in the third. Shots are 27-13 Washington. Montreal already doing better than the last pair. Let's see, what was it? 4 shots in the first, 8 in the second, 2 already in the third. So they are well on their way to greatness compared to those 2 periods. No icing as the Caps get it deep. Dowd up the wall, turns and sends it back, misses everybody. Puck's down behind Montembeault. Dude, just a battle happening on the boards. Puck goes out all the way down. This won't be an icing. Yes, it will. I thought they were going to get to it first, but Alexiev ends up winning the race as the puck hits the baseline. Face off in front of Montembeault. Washington is 32-1-1 when leading after 2 periods. And Montreal gave them that 1 2 days ago. That is an impressive record. Montreal got it deep, but Caps are going to get it right back out. Across the red line, dumping it. Eller down low, sends it back. Magny upon it goes down with, who's that? Struble. There you go. That could have been a hold as the Montreal got inside. Still maintaining for the moment as the puck's behind the net. Looked like the guy, that should have either been a shot to the face or an embellishment, because the way that dude went down definitely looked like he got hit in the nose. Caught a stick or a fist. Guerrier busting through, dumps it in. Puck behind LT. Caps to it first. Good job holding it for a moment, and then it's out. Montreal resets in their zone. Cross red, Caulfield trying to throw it at the net. Thompson's going to stick it away. Montreal's getting into the zone. They just can't do much with the time. Puck off a skate goes back to LT. And the puck all the way down from Washington. It'll be an icing. Yeah, I mean, Gallagher got caught in the face there. Montreal wins it, keeps it in the Cap zone. From the low dot, hits a skate. It's going to take the boards all the way around. High point shot. Hits something out front, goes up out of play. 4 minutes exactly gone in the third period. Caps win the face-off to the right of LT. Oh, can't find the puck. Here's a break. Big shot. Stop. But the rebound, again, comes right out front. That's the biggest issue Montembeault's had with both games, is making great saves, but dropping the puck right out into a very dangerous position. Oh, Montreal getting through. Gets a shot. LT fights it off. Puck on the low boards in the Cap zone. Guys are flying around right now. Across the point, Montreal puts it out on themselves. Oh, trips as he enters the zone. Able to get it deep, but Montreal goes for a change. 5 minutes gone in the third period. Montreal with a great play. Who was that? Gallagher. Then again, if a play's happening, chances are Gallagher or Caulfield are involved. Like, been seeing Suzuki be a lot more active. Newhook's been great today. Slafkovsky's been great today. Slafkovsky. Dvorak's actually been very active. It's Line. But Gallagher and Caulfield have been all over the place, just like Bradford, New Jersey. That's Mangiapane's. Seems like he has a lot of ice time, but I think it's because every time he's on the ice, he's doing something effective. Even if it's not, point-wise. Puck goes deep all the way around the Cap zone. All the way back. And right back the other way. Montreal from their own zone. Carrier. Behind the net. Looking for options. LT gets stuffed trying to make a pass. Good sticks by the Capitals. Eller doing really good. There's Mangiapane up. Big shot. Rebound goes. Sedin goes right past it. Sadin. Big shot. LT covers it up. And who's that? Anderson getting a little bit of an ass kicking. Kind of everybody getting a little bit swallowed up as they went hard at Logan Thompson. $13:36 to go in the third. All right, commercial break. You know what? I'm going to end this in a couple minutes. I'll get up then. What up, Marcor? You're just in time. I'm going to end up ending out this stream in a couple minutes and start up the Dallas Avs and Edmonton Kings stream. Dude, I haven't had Domino's pizza in many, many years. But lately, they've been throwing on some commercials that make me want to order up a Domino's pizza. Yeah, just a heads up. I said, unfortunately, I don't have the option of rating my own channel. Otherwise, I would just do that. Or at least I don't know how that option works. Otherwise, I just drop you into the next one. But unfortunately, I do not have that ability. Canadians around the back of the Caps net, out to the point. Big shot and a glove save, Logan Thompson. Face off to the left of Thompson. And the Caps win it. They get it clear. Ooh, into the zone. You got a couple breaky. He needed to make that pass. I mean, it may work out, but I thought he needed to make that pass. Swing on a miss on the puck, and then the next shot goes up and out of play. Radish just set all day set up. Pushes off, gets to where he needs to be, and a swing and a miss right off the toe. Caps win it. Down low. Sadin. That was a big block by Montembeault. Who was that on? Damn it, phone. Stromey just got stuffed. Oh, big! Holy shit! Logan Thompson just made a diving save to keep a wide open net clean. Oh, man. I can't believe he just made that save. That's why you gotta go high up, guys. If it looks like it's easy, roof it. Oh, man. Caps cutting back across the middle. And Montreal headed back the other way. Little tip towards Thompson. He sticks it to the low wall. Habs keep it in. All the way across. Good pass. Almost a great defensive play. I think that's Van Riemsdyk. Yes, it was. There you go. Wilson just getting a body on a guy, disrupting the pass. Caps get it deep. Velier gets it up high. Looking. Chakrin bounces it off the wall. Dubois looking. Low dot. All the way around. Here's Mangiapane throwing it to the net. Hits a body out front. That was Wilson that got tagged with it. Canadians still trying to get it out. They are struggling. Dubois down low. Throws it out front. Mangiapane misses the connection to get the wide open net as Montembeault was crossing. Canadians headed back the other way. They got a chance. Logan Thompson with the big save. LT doing what LT does. Thumb all the way down and around the boards. Caps going to head back the other way. Shots this period are 9-2 Montreal. Leonard pressed against the low wall. Skates it up. Backhand goes all the way across. Montreal gets it behind the net for safety. Montreal gets in. All the way around. Big shot, and LT gets the save. Alrighty, so that's a good time to switch over. I'll be back in a couple minutes on a new stream. So hopefully I'll see you guys very shortly.